Um, YouTube, I just want to say this, guys. I have noticed that, I have gotten the most choosing signals in my life. It seems like to be from predominantly, I'm going to go with 70% of the women have been married, And then like another 25% of them were in relationships. So 5% of them were actually single, but 70% of the women are married. 25% were in a relationship or a long-term relationship, you know. And 5% of them might not have been in any relationship at all. But that was so rare to me. And that just shows you, gentlemen, that you cannot, that's the problem with being in long-term relationships is you don't know, you know, if they're with you and you're the long term guy, that's their stability. You know what I'm saying? They don't see that as enough, because they constantly crave attention from the opposite sex. And it's just, it's ridiculous because people won't believe me when I tell them I get the most choosing signals from women who are 30, 40 years old who are married. I literally been on dating websites, minding my own business, and 40, 38, 40-year-old women been messaging me out of the blue, and I didn't even send them a message. They were sending me messages so they could cheat on their husbands. This is the type of stuff that goes on, gentlemen. And that's why I tell people, you gotta understand how the game goes. You know, Getting married right now just doesn't seem like a good idea because you gotta understand this. These are women that aren't in their primes, so to speak. These are women that were born in 1980, 1978. You know what I'm saying? So just think about the young women. And it's crazy because some women actually do this. They sleep with a lot of men when they're young, then they get married, and they're faithful to their husband, but at the same time, they're still constantly seeking validation from other men while they're with their husband. You know, they're constantly seeking attention from other men while they're with the husband. Like Aisha Curry is a prime example of that. And this is across all groups of women do this. Black women, mixed women, Hispanic women, Asian women, white women. They all do this because I've noticed that I've been getting a lot of choosing signals from these women who are married, and they're usually plus plus or minus 5 years from 40. So I'll go with this plus or minus 10 years from 40. So they're between 30 and 50, and they seek validation from other men that aren't their husband. And it's a free country. If they want to do that, that's okay. Some men are okay with that, with their wife doing that, because they see it as harmless. But me personally, I get shivers down my spine because that just makes me think that, hey, I cannot trust them. Even women, a lot of these women are Christian. 70% of these, 60% of these women who do this are Christian. They're in monogamous relationships. The man is not cheating on them. 80% of the time, the man is faithful, and they're still soliciting attention from other men, even if the man is faithful. And that is a scary situation, gentlemen. And we always downplay that, and people over exaggerate how many men actually cheat, and then they under exaggerate how many women do things like this, and then they under exaggerate how many women cheat, and then they under exaggerate how many women who seek validation from other men. I mean, you know, and they act like every married man is just going out of his way to cheat on his wife, when a lot of dudes who are in relationships with women, their wife might be flirting with other men, so they're like, you know what, if they get drunk and they cheat on their wife. I'm not saying he's right or she's wrong, or I'm not picking any sides. I'm just saying that everything is not so black and white. People always on the moves, they always just make it the man and just want to cheat on his wife because he's a piece of crap. But no, it is deeper than that. It's deeper than that. You don't know what she put